Hey y'all, it's Cream Monet and welcome back to my channel. It's going to be a story time about how this boy started some drama with me. And I won't with it. I won't with it at all because like don't play with me right now. So like I say in all my story times, I don't have a problem with anybody. This is all old stuff. Honestly, if you have issues with people from like high school, middle school, whatever, you're lame, you're weird. This is just a story. Here's what happened. My old best friend, we're just gonna call her A, okay? A and I, we were like, and if you knew us, you knew we were best friends, right? So freshman year of high school. Now she had this other friend. We're just gonna call her Katie. Katie and D. So she was friends with Katie from middle school. And there was a little thing that happened in middle school where in 8th grade where one of my old friends had told her something that I did not say because she was jealous of like how I was cool with everybody, things like that. She wanted me to be her only friend. So she was trying to ruin my other relationship. She even tried to ruin my relationship with my best friend A. So that's when I had to cut the cord. I was like, girl, you try to mess with my best friend relationship. Like, you gotta go. There was like that animosity already there with Katie against me freshman year. I was in PE with my current best friend Maya and this other girl, we're gonna call her Jay. I'm not gonna have all these characters, by the way, but we're gonna call her Jay. So me, Maya, and Jay, we were in PE together, and we all had the same teacher, but the way gym was, like, it was like 3 different classes in the gym because the gym was big. So we had the same teacher. Katie was in a different class with a different teacher, and so we're all freshmen. There's like all these junior, senior boys, you know, TAs, all that stuff. So obviously we're girls. There's crushes going on, right? And they're entertaining it because they're weirdos. So, because we're literally like 14, they're like old, like 13, 14, they're old. So, Katie had this crush on this guy. We're gonna say his real name. His name was Quan. But Quan was like, definitely like a player. Like, he was messing with these freshman girls' heads. Cause he also, my friend Jay also had a crush on him, and he was playing to both of them. Like, he was trying to like not talk, but like, yeah, he was playing to both of them. And we standing around in gym, me, Maya, and Jay. We see Katie standing like off to the side, staring not at us but like at Jay. And then when but Maya, she sees it and she's like, y'all don't look like it right now, but Katie's like staring because just moments before, Jay was just talking to Quan, like all in each other's face. We look eventually, and she like immediately turns her head and she walks away. Like she's like, obviously she has an attitude. We were just like, oh, okay. So we just like, whatever. My best friend A would normally come home with me from school. Sometimes I'll go to her house. Like, it was a thing. Like, so that day she came home with me from school. And I was telling her, like, we tell each other about our day, like, and so I get to that part of the day and I tell her about it because, like, Katie's her friend. I was like, yeah, Maya has said that Katie was mad and all that stuff, and I had looked over at her. She did kind of like she had an attitude, and she like stormed off, and she was like, oh. I was like, yeah, but you know, it's whatever. Cause it was obvious like the boy was playing them. The next school day, me, A, and D have the same homeroom. D comes storming into the classroom. I'm already sitting down. He comes storming in the classroom, and A is behind him. Now, I love A still to this day. But right then and there, I should have been like, now, what's this? What's this? He comes storming in, and he's like, so you got a problem with Katie? And I said, what are you talking about? And he was like, A sent to the group chat that you was talking about how Katie was mad because of, and he repeated the conversation and like what happened and stuff. I said, no, I didn't say that. Someone else did, but They want me to set it, because one thing I wasn't gonna do was snitch on Maya, because you ain't about to start no drama with her either. Like, she said it, so what? But I was like, I didn't say it, but someone else did. But who cares? And he's like standing over my desk, and I'm sitting there like chilling, and he's like, well, if you got something to say, you need to say it to her and this and that. I cut him off. I was like, look, D, you might as well just go ahead, go sit down and get out my face. And he starts walking away, and he was like, making me. I said, you're doing that. And A says nothing. She says nothing. I was like, word? I asked her about it. I was like, why would you tell him that? Why would you say that? Why would you tell him and Katie that I said it, and when I told you who said it? And why'd you even repeat it? Like, it was between me and you. Like, we besties. That was between me and you. We was just gossiping about our day. She just didn't like have a response to it. I was just like, okay, whatever. That's what started all of our like arguments throughout high school. Like, that's when everything started to go downhill. Like, as soon as she started being friends with D, that's when everything just like downhill. First of all, me and D used to actually be cool, like, because of me and A. Like, I was cool with him, but girl. And so I told my mom about it, and she's like, he did what? And I was like, yeah. He actually rode the same bus as me, and his bus stop was 2 stops after mine, or a stop after mine. It was a stop after mine. She was like, what's his bus stop, this and that. I was like, Mama, his bus stop is after mine, like, and I'm not telling you exactly where it is. Like, do not go to that bus stop. Like, my mom did stupid stuff. I was like, do not go to the bus stop. Like, that would be so embarrassing. I was just telling you, like, for just in case, like, just in case, you know, something happened. I'm just telling you, because my mom is my paper trail. Because ain't nobody about to go and lie on me. My mom is my paper trail. I tell her everything, even what I did. So I was like, just don't do nothing, please. She was like, whatever. Why this woman, she went to his bus stop before telling my stepbrother about it. She went to his bus stop and told him that he better leave my daughter alone. You better leave my daughter alone, this and that, all that. Everybody at the bus stop looking at him like, damn, like, you a punk. Like, that's like, because they told me about it later. They was like, you just got like punked and all that stuff, because he just sat there and said nothing. And he went on Twitter later on and was like, yeah, getting your mom to handle your high school beef and all that stuff. And guess who told me about that? A told me about that. So I'm like, handle my high school beef? What is he talking about? I asked my mom, I was like, what did you do? She said, I went to his bus stop. I was like, I literally and she even told him that too, apparently, at the bus stop, because everybody at the bus stop was saying like, that's why nobody was looking at me like, you a punk and all that, because they was like, your mom literally said you told her not to do it, but she did it anyway. I was like, bro, you out here embarrassing me. He went on Twitter and did that. And so my mom told my stepbrother, and she showed him a picture of him, because he is gay. The D is gay. So he was like, my stepbrother was like, oh, Karima got him. Karima can beat him up easy. And so he just didn't even worry about it no more. And I was like, exactly, like, that's why I'm not worried. I was just telling you, just have a little kiki. And she just like did the most. Our whole high school years, like, he's just got this big problem with me over something that had nothing to do with him. And something that I didn't even say. And still to this day, I never told them who actually said it, even though Maya ain't scared. But like, it was like unnecessary to even say. But he, like, anytime he saw me, he would just like, he would just like be really weird. And I was like, bro, relax. And he would just be like really phony and stuff, and like only be cordial from time to time, because at this point, A was still my best friend. And even at her birthday parties, he would be like really weird and stuff. And like, even her family like wasn't fond of him. Like, one of her cousins was like, who are we talking about? And she was like, A was like, D. you know, he was just here. She's like, oh, the little boy that don't know what voice he want to use, because he would like, his voice would go from deep to high, and like her family was not really like that fond of him. I don't know about now, but back then, no. And so it just felt like he just, I don't know. They besties, A and him, they're besties now. And he always started drama with like, he started drama with me, A's other best friend that she made in high school that I was still cool with her. Like, she was really cool, but now A isn't friends with me or her. And it's like drama he started with her too. She real cool. Like, we just not into that messiness. I actually just recently, like this past football season, just seen him. Like, I had my baby with me, and we actually follow each other on Instagram too. But he just seen me, and I wasn't gonna speak first because I tried speaking first with somebody that didn't like me before, and ain't gonna have me looking stupid. But he spoke to me, and he was like, hey Karima, and this and that, like gave me a hug, everything. I was like, oh, okay, hey. You know, like I wasn't rude or anything. Like, I spoke back because I ain't rude or nothing. Like, and I don't have a problem. I just didn't know if he still had a problem. So I spoke and everything, but I don't know. That whole situation was just like, and it really made me look at A. Like, I really feel like it ended our friendship, because that was the first time I ever, like, she's ever been like, I'm gonna be real, that was fake. It was fake. And I was just like, why would you do that? And then you sitting here like not saying nothing, like in my face. Like, I'm not saying you're not defending me like behind closed doors, but like, it's right here in your face, and like, you know what happened for real. So yeah, that's the story time about how this boy tried to start drama with me. See y'all next time.